Right, good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to do another video on VeChain today. If you find the content useful, please drop a like, it really helps me out. Subscribe, any questions, please leave them below and I'll do my best to get back to you. I'm not a financial advisor, this is purely for entertainment purposes only. So let's crack on by looking at the crypto market as a whole today. So we've got a market cap of 829 billion, 24-hour trading volume of 60 billion. And Bitcoin dominance is up slightly, it's 38.3%. Bitcoin itself sits at $16,500. Not much movement, everything's fairly flat. As I said recently, I don't think there's much capital coming into the market at the moment. But at the same time, it's not really dropping, so people are not selling or not selling en masse after the FTX debacle, which is really quite a good thing because you'd think a lot of people would be running for the hills, but they're not. So back onto VeChain, where are we at? So we're down 3.13%, 0.019 cents. Price doesn't really bother me at the moment. We're in a bear market and that's where the money's made. I'm going to be accumulating as much VeChain as possible and Cardano, but VeChain primarily during this bear market at these prices. I'll show you my chart later on where my buy zones are. So market cap is 1.4 billion, trading volume 51 million and 72.51 billion circulating supply. So if we go on to this article, it's yet another partnership. It's like every single day there's another partnership announced. So let's quickly read through this. I'm just going to grab my water, excuse me for 1 second. I really need to learn how to edit videos, but I'm a busy man. Right, that's better. Right, back again. Right, so VeChain enters billion-dollar blockchain gaming market through new partnership with ExoWorlds. VeChain built NFT blockchain ExoWorld announces official partnership with Space Games, a blockchain gaming firm. Data shows investors have poured nearly 3.5 billion into blockchain gaming firms this year. Right, on Tuesday, ExoWorld, the sci-fi NFT blockchain built on the VeChain Thor blockchain, tweeted the confirmation of a new partnership. According to the announcement, ExoWorld will partner with Space Games, a growing force in the blockchain gaming niche. The announcement further revealed that Space Games would help ExoWorld with content creation, strategy, marketing, and other essential growth techniques. The ultimate aim is to take ExoWorld to the next level. The partnership means that VeChain technology is now being deployed in the blockchain gaming sector. This is another massive milestone for the VeChain team and its community. So like I'm saying, every day there's more and more good news, more partnerships. Someone mentioned yesterday that is it really a good thing that they're spending so much money on marketing, what with the ATP Tour, the UFC that they're sponsoring, because they compared it to the Crypto.com and FTX marketing. But I sort of understand where they're coming from, but from my point of view, this is different in that it's a solid project rather than just an exchange. It's a completely different thing. So like these partnerships are where the money is made, and the marketing just gets them out there rather than trying to get the general public to pour money onto exchanges. This is to get people to actually use this technology because it has a real world use case. I just wanted to address that. It just popped into my head then. So there's the tweet there that where they mention it. It further highlights the significant progress VeChain has made in its short existence. It also proves that VeChain's POA, Proof of Authority, consensus algorithm is suitable for developing blockchain-built online games. The POA-based soft solutions offer games the advantage of minimal transaction costs. Also, the VeChain POA network reduces server workload as it is 3 times faster than Ethereum. That's decent. Right, the blockchain gaming industry itself keeps growing. Meanwhile, data from on-chain analytics firm DappRadar indicates that blockchain-based game playing soared by 2,000% by Q1 2021 and Q1 2022. This means that the blockchain-based game playing accounts accounts for 52% of all blockchain activities. So it's a massive part of crypto blockchain gaming. As of March 2022, 1.22 million unique active wallets, UAW, were linked with blockchain games, despite experiencing an over $600 million bridge hack then. Axie Infinity still accounted for 22,000 of these UAWs, one of the most significant contributors to the growth in blockchain games is the rising popularity of play-to-earn NFT games on Ethereum sidechains. You've also got things like Step-In, which I'm involved in. It's not doing brilliant, but that's on Solana. They got a lot of blockchain-based games. They got what is it? Walk-In. There's Step-In. There's another I can't think off the top of my head, but yeah, there's loads of other games being built on different chains. But if VeChain are involved in this, then that's a decent thing. Since the beginning of 2022, there has been nearly 220% rise in Polygon's gaming activities, primarily due to the contributions of platforms such as Avagotchi, Crazy Defense, Acrate, and Pegaxy. However, there's been a considerable drop-off in blockchain gaming activity on BSC and Ronin. The drop-off started last year with many gamers trying to reduce their risk on highly volatile chains. Meanwhile, funding in this sector rose by 150% between Q1 2021 and Q1 2022, with gaming-based brands receiving a total of 2.5 billion funding for Q1 2022. So this is big business. There's a lot of money in this. One of the brands that received the highest funding that quarter was Animoca, but I can't read today. Animoca Brands receiving $360 million from investors following a $5 billion valuation. Despite the crypto winter, the funding for blockchain-related gaming firms didn't dry up in Q1 2022. Data from Drakestar Partners, an investment bank, revealed that the blockchain gaming firms raised nearly 50% of all private financing on the crypto space for Q3 2022. The data added that investors had invested nearly 3.5 billion into this space since January this year. Despite these investments and growth, many still doubt the mainstream adoption of these blockchain-based games. Nevertheless, VeChain will continue to be instrumental to the growth of this fast-rising crypto sector. So that's another decent article. Every single day I go on Google's VeChain, there's some sort of partnership, some bullish news for me. Because of the bear market, it's not having a massive impact on price, but as I said earlier, that doesn't really bother me. If we go to my chart, you can see we're still struggling to break this resistance level at 0.020. We've tested it once, tried to then, but we didn't quite reach it. Tested it yesterday. We're dropping off today. I'd expect us to bounce off of this and test it again. So it's just bouncing. Eventually that resistance will become support. And hopefully we'll be heading towards this trend line at some point, up around my initial sort of target of 0.026. I'll still be accumulating at that price, but at the moment, while it's in this zone here, I've been buying 5,000-10,000 VeChain every single day. It doesn't cost a lot of money, and it's just building my bags for the eventual bull run that will come. Let me just check. I mentioned yesterday it's worked off its MACD divergence. Momentum has gone negative, but that's to be expected. Let's go up to the weekly, see if there's anything there of any interest. There is a slight divergence there from that low to these lows here. So there is a divergence in play on the weekly time frame. That's not been worked off. Monthly, probably be a bit more tricky to see. Let me just expand that a bit. Go up there. It's too young to have grown a full MACD really, so don't really need to take much notice of that, but you can see all-time highs there back at 0.28 when it was 28 cents. Personally, I see this being up at 50 cents within the next year or so, and so let's just get my calculator out, my ruler out, get that down. We are currently around here, so if we get to 50 cents, that is a 2,235% increase, so that's not too shabby. That's just my own opinion, not financial advice. I see this been going beyond $1. I see in the next bull run that VeChain will be a top 10 crypto, maybe even top 5. I think it's the best project out there, not the best, one of the best rather. There's plenty of other good projects out there, like I've mentioned before, Cardano. Let's go through the list. I'll tell you some of the things I'm investing in. I've got Bitcoin, I've got some Ethereum, BNB. I've not got a massive amount, but I've got that on some yield farming platforms that power in non-native assets. So I'm earning BNB only a little bit at a time. I'm talking about $5 a day, but it adds up. I'm not touching it. It's purely passive. I've got quite a sizable bag of XRP, Cardano. I need to increase my holdings in Polygon. Solana, I've got quite a lot of that, but I'm a bit weary of where that's going to go, because I know a lot of it's going to be dumped on the market at some point. But I'm going to hold tight, because if it goes back up to all-time highs, I'm not going to be laughing my what's off. Further down the list, Litecoin. I don't have any Litecoin. I've got some AVAX, not a massive amount. I'd like to buy a few more. Link, I need to do a video on Link at some point, because I know a lot of people have got a lot of faith in that. That was at $50 last bull run, so that's another potential buy. But all I really wanted to talk about was VeChain today, so I've done that, and now I'm sort of waffling on a bit. But once again, if you found any use in this, please drop a like. It helps me out. It gets the video to a wider audience. Drop a subscription. I'd like to reach 100 subscribers at some point. I know that's not a massive amount, but it's a milestone. And any questions, please drop it in the boxes below, and I'll honestly do my best to like and reply to every single one of you. Okay, so thanks for your time. I wish you all a wonderful day. Take care. Bye for now.